Hi, I'm Brian Phillips from the product marketing team at Polycom. Today I'll walk you through how the new Polycom user experience is being implemented on the realpresence Group products. In case you're not familiar with realpresence Group, it is a series of group video collaboration devices used in a range of different environments, from small huddle rooms and offices to large conference or training rooms. This means the user interface needs to be very simple and intuitive, even for first-time video conferencing users. It also needs to be easy for a more experienced user walking into a particular conference room for the first time so they can get the most out of their video meeting. It starts with the remote control. We've made the remote for realpresence Group very simple, so it's not intimidating for novice users. Instead of having buttons dedicated to specific functions on the remote, we've made those features accessible through intuitive on-screen menus, which I'll show you in just a minute. Here's a view of the home screen on realpresence Group. I'll start in the lower right corner with the view of the local room that the system's in. With previous systems, this local view was full screen. Our research found that this was intimidating to users. They didn't want to see themselves full screen when they first walked into the room. So now this view is minimized to the lower corner. The background image is customizable, so you could place a company logo, a photo, or any other image for a more personalized experience, or one that fits your company's branding. At the top, we have two optional widgets that could be turned on. One is a calendar view. This can be the calendar for that particular conference room, or for an individual if the system is in someone's office. You can easily see what meetings taking place now and which ones are coming up, with the option to join a meeting from the calendar. The other widget is speed dials. Up to 5 are available on the home screen, and these can be used to quickly call individuals, other conference rooms, or a conference bridge number. At the bottom of the screen are icons to quickly access common features such as dialing a call or sharing content. The menus are where much of the intelligent design really comes through. The menu structure is context sensitive based on the status of the system, and it'll only display options that make sense at that point in time. For example, since we're not in a call, place a call is the first option that appears, since that's the option users are most likely to look for. And if we didn't have any content sources connected to the system, the Start Content option wouldn't appear at all. As you can see, within just a couple of clicks, every option that's available is easily accessed. There are no large complex menu trees that users could potentially get lost in. Another enhancement in the new user interface is making it easier to personalize the experience. One example of this is with preset camera positions. Presets are a very powerful feature that can really enhance a video meeting by letting users quickly zoom in on an important part of their room. For example, a person presenting or a whiteboard. However, on other systems, users often don't know how to use this feature or what presets may already be set within a conference room that they don't regularly use. On realpresence Group, we capture a thumbnail preview of the preset when it's initially set. It's easy for anyone to select a preset that has already been set or to save one of their own. Now users can quickly move the camera to the part of the room that they need to capture. This is one example of how the new Polycom user interface is taking a feature that's existed in other video systems and makes it much easier to use without needing help from IT. Now we'll go back to the home screen and start a video call. When I go back to the menu, you can see that our options have changed. Show Content is now the first option, since that's the top feature users are most likely to need once they're in a call. Another aspect of the UI that we spent a lot of time researching is the language that's used. We wanted to make sure that users can quickly find the options they're looking for in language that makes sense to them. One example of this is with camera control. For the user to select which camera they're controlling, in the past we may have used terms like near end and far end. But our research found that this was confusing for many users. When we changed it to your cameras and their cameras, users instantly knew what that meant, and that resulted in much higher success rates and better user satisfaction. This new user experience on realpresence Group will extend across all Polycom solutions. Going forward, from desktop and mobile users to conference rooms and immersive theaters, we will be delivering the same intuitive and consistent interface. This will result in higher adoption of video as well as lower support costs for IT. Please visit polycom.com for more details on the new Polycom user experience and all of our new realpresence solutions.